Very good news regarding the future of the Halo series, of which I'm a very big fan of. But it seems Bonnie Ross, head of 343 Industries, the company that runs all of the company that makes Halo, the company currently in charge of Halo, has announced at the DICE Summit presentation that every future game in the Halo series is going to have split screen because Halo 5 did not have it. It was the only main Halo game that did not have a split screen, and it was also the only main Halo game that I did not buy, specifically because I like the split screen. I like the online gaming, but I also like the split screen. I feel if your game is going to have multiplayer, it should have both split screen and online multiplayer, basically both local and online. If it has one but not the other, I'll tend to not really complain, but I'll tend to not not I guess I guess you could say it's a complaint because Halo 5 didn't have split screen multiplayer, and because of that I did not buy Halo 5. I have always played the Halo campaigns split screen. I've played all the games multiple times with different people. It's just incredibly fun just running through the campaigns with a friend on a high difficulty, just running through shooting aliens and generally having a good time. Uh, Now, because I didn't buy Halo 5, I had to eventually wait for it was a special promotion. Last 4th of July, Microsoft actually offered a free weekend trial period. I think it was for the 4th of July weekend. They said, "Here's Halo 5. Play it free for like 3 or 4 days." And I thought to myself, "You know what? I can beat the campaign in 3 to 4 days." So I did it. I beat it with twice with two different people, both of which I was like, "Wouldn't you rather be playing this in the same room?" Because we've played all of the Halo games in split screen. It's a lot of fun, and online gaming is great. I love it. I'm not talking bad about it, but nothing beats the experience of playing a multiplayer game with the same with a person in the same room. Like obviously, if I want to play with a friend that lives like across the country, I'm gonna want to go multi or online multiplayer. But if I play a game with a friend that lives like in the same city or the same town or whatever, then I'm gonna want to instead go to their house or have them come here and play local multiplayer. It's a lot of fun, and from this point on, I'm gonna talk a little bit about the Halo 5 campaign, at least the part that stuck out for me. So there's gonna be slight spoilers, but there's something I really want to talk about with Halo 5, and that's basically I can't think of Halo 5's campaign without thinking of the Warden Eternal. And the Warden Eternal is like a boss. You fight him like about around the halfway mark or whatever. Now, I played Halo 5 for the first time on Legendary. I like the challenge. I like playing all Halo games on Legendary. It's like you'll feel like you're actually like fighting against hordes of aliens. Like it's not easy. But when me and my friend got to the Warden, we spent like an hour and a half just trying to beat him, and it was not happening. My friend was getting so frustrated that we ended up watching a YouTube video on how to beat the Warden, and it ended up. I can't remember what the strategies were, but we ended up doing it. Like it took another half an hour to beat, so it took around 2 hours just to beat the one boss, and we had to take a break after that. But funny thing about Halo 5, later on in the campaign, you have to fight the warden again, but we weren't prepared, or we kind of were, but not really. We saw him, it was like, oh my god, we gotta fight this guy again. But that's not it. You have to fight two wardens at the same time. We thought it was ridiculous. We did crazy hit and run tactics. We were like, don't die, don't die. We're gonna have to start the fight all over again. We celebrated when one of the wardens died. Then we had to defeat the other one very, very carefully. And we thought that was it until the game throws another curveball at the very end of the game. And they put you in a big room and they're like, here you go, fight 3 wardens at the same time. I could not. I still remember, like, I don't know if it was like, it was a mixture of rage and surprise when we saw this, when we saw what we had to do, this ordeal. Although, funny enough, since we were better at the game at that point, the triple warden fight actually didn't take as long as the first 2 times. So we knew what like the range of his attacks were. We knew how to beat him. We weren't fighting blindly, because when we first fought the warden, we were just trying to figure out how to defeat him. Like, he has a big obvious weak spot, but he summons his own enemies, and he has a one-hit kill, at least on legendary mode. So you have to be very, very careful. It was such a memorable experience that I'm actually building a level in Mario Maker dedicated to the experience. It's called Halo 5, The Warden Eternal. It's not finished yet, but basically it's going to be the experience of fighting the Warden. And Halo in Mario Maker isn't... it's not going to be my first Halo level in Mario Maker. I have a level based on the library from the first Halo game. It seems very popular. I might have to link the description of that level in the comments. But I've strayed far off from my original... what this video was supposed to be is that Halo has a future in split screen, and that makes me very happy. And I cannot wait to play Halo 6 as I've always played it. With another person, the same room, split screen multiplayer. It's awesome. Now, what do you think? Do you prefer split screen? Do you prefer online? It doesn't matter as long as you're having fun. That's what the whole point of a game is. If you're not having fun, just stop playing right there.